No, not yet.
All right, YouTube, this is my dog, Ja.
How y'all feeling?
Serial entrepreneur here. So what kind of cut you thinking?
I need a #1 with the grain up top.
Okay.
And like a low fade, but can you drop it in the back?
Okay.
Leave the sideburns. Okay. I'm trying to look like you.
You want it all natural?
No, it hangs me.
Okay.
I don't want no C cups.
I'm happy now.
I don't want no C cup.
Oh, you don't want no C cup?
No C cups. Like a low drop fade. You get what I'm saying?
So that's gonna be like a mid, but you just want to drop it in the back.
Yeah, just drop it a little bit.
All right, that'll look good.
It don't gotta be super low.
Yeah. Yo, YouTube, this my guy, Ja. So I actually used to work at my old shop with him. If you guys remember my videos from like probably about 3 years ago, 3-4 years ago, 2019, and then again in like 2021. I was working at a shop. He actually used to work there with me. So this is my guy, man. Knew him for a real long time. Anyways, we're gonna start this haircut off by chopping down the top. Also wanted to mention, if you guys are new to the channel, you know what to do, and also check out the TikTok and my Instagram. I post once a day on Instagram. So if you guys aren't a fan of like the long content, check out the short content too. It's pretty entertaining. Just check it out. TikTok, Instagram, it's all the same, the fourth Ken. So check that out for me. So my client today, he has Kevin Durant type hair, which is pretty much just 4C hair, probably the tightest curl pattern there is. So yeah, we're just gonna chop it down. He actually had dreads a couple months back, but he ended up chopping it. He's a barber too, obviously. Now his specific hair type and his scalp, his hair is pretty hard to lay down. It tends to just stick up a lot. And I knew that because I always used to cut his hair back in the day. And his hairline is a bit tricky because it's kind of like a rainbow shape. We'll talk about that later. But this was a fun cut. We had a great conversation, catching up and stuff. It was dope, man. It was dope. You could tell by the consultation, the energy was just high. The energy was just there, man. So I'm gonna start my fade with my detachable clippers. This is pretty much the bald line. Now, if you remember in the consultation, he wanted it to drop. So if you see that bald spot in the back, we're gonna kind of take it around that area just to kind of fade that in a little bit, or at least disguise it. So we're gonna keep it a little below that. And I'm gonna just begin my fade process. Pretty simple. We're just fading into a 1 on top. Now if you notice, I'm kind of like compressing this fade. He ain't want like a high fade. If he wanted it high, I would have just been stretching all my guidelines, but I'm gonna kind of keep it all compressed, keep it nice and tight. So that could be a tight, nice and tight blend, but still blended, you know? So for the back, we're doing the same thing, just blending it all around, connecting it to the other side. Now I will say with 4C hair, it's very easy to blend, very easy to fade. The curls are so tight, it kind of curls straight from the root. And when curly hair, you know, it's curling from the root, it's kind of easier to fade it because It'll look patchy, but that's kind of easier hair to fade in my opinion, rather than super full hair that lays. Then you actually have to fade each particle. You know what I'm saying? That's just my observation. So yeah, I'm gonna clean down his hairline with a little bit of alcohol, and then I'm gonna prep it just a little bit. I'm gonna spray a little bit of hairspray, and then I'm gonna start his lineup. So I start in the middle. He has a rainbow shaped hairline, and we're not gonna really mess with that shape. We're gonna kind of still complement that shape, but make his hairline nice and crispy. And these my go-to trimmers right now. Babyless sent me these like 2 weeks ago. They just been hitting right out the box. They just been hitting. So I just been rocking with these Jones. So I'm kind of following that rainbow arc style of his hairline. But remember what I told y'all a few videos ago. As long as it's balanced on each side, you're good. We're gonna spray a little bit of enhancements. And it looks like I'm spraying a lot just because I kind of have it set to a sensitive setting to where I actually have to hold it a lot for it to be dark, pretty much. So I'm gonna hit his sideburns real quick. And now I'm gonna like detail the fade. I saw some spots I wasn't really feeling, so we just gonna detail around the head. I'm gonna add the pencil just on a vertical bar. I think this adds a special touch. And shout out Easy Blade, my code's on the screen. I'm gonna just stretch his skin. I lean my client back, and we're gonna detail his front line up with the razor. So I'm stretching the skin. I'm going slow, but I'm also being confident. If you act scared with the razor, you probably gonna cut your client, honestly. Like when I used to be scared with the razor, that was when I cut people the most, you know? I'm gonna freehand trim the top. And he was hype. It's the finished look. So this is how my client came in. He was rough, man. A couple months without a cut. Had to get my dog together. And this is how he's leaving. Completely different person. It's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.
TikTok, give me a high five. Fuck your head shit. Yo, look at it.
Yeah.
Damn! I look like I'm gonna call my mom. Don't get an M? That blackball me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm too raw.
Give us an M for this one.
Gotta give us an M.